Good morning, students. Welcome back to today's class. Today I'm going to explain some questions from the exercise 3.2 from chapter 3, pair of linear equations in two variables. So I had already given you introduction yesterday, but still I would like to explain some questions based on that exercise, based on that explanation, so that you may be able to complete the exercise. So the first question is exercise 3.2. The question number 1 is form pair of linear equations and find solutions graphically. नीचे दो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन में टू वर्ड प्रॉब्लम्स दिए हुए हैं. आउट ऑफ दीज टू वी नीड टू फर्स्ट फ्रेम पेयर ऑफ लीनियर इक्वेशंस. पहले हमें पेयर ऑफ लीनियर इक्वेशंस को फॉर्म करना है एंड देन आफ्टर फॉर्मिंग द पेयर ऑफ लीनियर इक्वेशंस वी आर आस्क्ड टू फाइंड आउट solution graphically. That means we need to draw the graph also. So I'll be first explaining you how to generate or how to form the pair of linear equations and then how to draw the graph also. So here the question is 10 students of class 10th took part in a math quiz. So the total number of students participated in the quiz are 10. Out of 10, if the number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys, गर्ल्स का जो नंबर है वो कितना है? दे आर 4 more than the number of boys. That means number of girls is dependent on number of boys. Find the number of boys and girls who took part in the quiz. Okay, so this is the question given. So first I'm considering here first one, total number of students. Total number of students is equal to 10. Number of girls I am representing with x variable. Number of boys I am representing with y variable. So how can we write the expression? X plus y is equal to 10. Total number of girls and boys is equal to 10. So this is one equation. Now there is another condition given, that is number of girls. How the relation is given? Number of girls are 4 more than number of boys. So this is another condition given. Number of girls is equal to 4 more than number of boys. So I can reframe this x minus y, bringing y to left side, is equal to 4. So we got second equation. We have got two equations, equation 1 and equation 2. For these two equations, first we need to find out the xy values by trial and error method. Trial method we can say simply. First I'll take x here and y here. For equation 1, it is for equation 1. In this, by putting what value I get x is equal to y value, by putting what value of y I get x value. Suppose if I write x is equal to 5, then 5 minus y, x 5 plus y is equal to 10. Y will be 10 minus 5, so I'll get 5 here. If I write x is equal to 4, then obviously y must be 6. If I write x is equal to 3, y must be 7. So I have taken only 3 values. Then for equation 2 also we have to write the same box, and x I take here, y I take here. X minus y is equal to 4. Suppose if I take y is equal to 0, y 0 कर दिया तो x क्या होगा? x obviously it will be 4. Suppose if I take x is equal to 0, then y क्या होगा? y will be minus 4, because minus y रह जाएगा, minus goes that side and it becomes minus 4. And if I take x is equal to 2, sorry, y is equal to 2 if I take, then y x minus 2 that goes this side, x becomes 6. Okay, so 3 values are enough. I have got the values of x, y's for 2 equations. Now I need to represent these. पहला part जो था question का, framing the linear equations, that is done. Second part is to draw the graph. Graph draw करके solution निकालना है. I'm just pausing it for drawing the graph and then I'll again continue. See, here I have drawn the graph, x-axis and y-axis. According to the maximum number of values present in the box, I have taken represented on the graph. So first for equation 1, x value is 5, y value is 5. So x 5 here and y 5 is there. So somewhere it comes like this here, x5 y5, this is 5 comma 5. Second value is 4 comma 6, x is 4 and y is 6, so here this is 4 comma 6. Then I have one more value, that is 3 comma 7, x is 3 and y is 7, maybe here this is 3 comma 7. Okay, and now this is equation number 1. So I have to join these three. As I told you in the previous class, the graph that we draw for a linear equation is always straight line. This is a straight line, this is how it comes up. And the second equation is, यहाँ पे आपको इक्वेशन में लिखना है, what is that, x plus y is equal to 10. Next, second equation is 4 comma 0, x is 4 and y is equal to 0. That means on x-axis 4 and from 4 towards y direction there is no, what is the distance towards y direction, 0. So 0 units मतलब यही के ही रहेगा. This is 4 comma 0. Second is 0 comma 4, x is 0 and towards y direction it is minus 4, negative direction. So this is 0 comma minus 4. Third one is x is equal to 6 and y is equal to 2. This is y, x is equal to 6 and towards y it is 2 units. So 6 comma 2. Okay, so we have got all 3 points. Now join all these 3 points with scale. It must be a straight line. Here you are able to see that both, now right here x minus y is equal to 4. Okay, now you are able to see that both the equations are intersecting at one point, right? They both are intersecting at this point. And what are the xy values of this intersecting point? On x-axis it is 7 and on y-axis it is 3. So this is the intersecting point. Now from the graph, how do we find the solution? Finding solution from the graph means finding the intersecting point. So intersecting point is nothing but the solution. So what is the solution? Solution is 7 comma 3. You can even verify this one. Solution मतलब xy values, x7 और y3. x हमने क्या लिया था यहाँ पे? Number of girls. Y number of boys. So according to the condition, what is x? 7 is equal to y plus 4. y 3 लिया था. So number of girls is 4 more than boys. Boys 3 है, तो 4 plus 4 7. So even though I have done it roughly, the answer has come up correct. So this is how you need to find out the solution for the solution of pair of linear equation. This is graphically, but आगे जाके हम कुछ methods, algebraic methods use करेंगे. We will follow some algebraic methods and then by using such methods we can find out the xy values. So in this entire chapter we focus on finding xy values, x value y value find करना. That is nothing but solution. Finding solution, जहाँ भी question आपको आता है, whenever you say question to find solution, that means finding xy values. So sometimes the question may be clearly mentioned to use particular method, or sometimes the question may not be mentioned clearly. So in such cases we can use any method, but if the question is mentioned to use particularly graphical method or any one of those the upcoming methods, we have to stick to that topic. So I after finishing this topic, I'm just explaining the equation that how do you get for the second question. This is question number 2. 5 pencils and 7 pens together cost 50. Just like pencils you take x and pens you take as y. 5 into cost हमें नहीं पता pencil का कितना है, pen का कितना है. So we can write it as 5 pencils 5 into x plus 7 pens 7 into y is equal to cost together it is 50 rupees. So it is equation 1. Now second equation, whereas 7 pencils and 5 pens, 7 pencils, x को हमने pencil लिया है, so 7 into pencil plus 5 into, it is 5 into pens. इस combination का cost जो आ रहा है 46 rupees. This is equation 2. So from these, for these two equations you have to find out the answer like this. यहाँ पर जैसे हमने equations xy values find किया है, like that. You have to find xy values and then draw the graph, and they will intersect at one point. Find out the xy values of that intersecting point. That will become the solution of the equation, those two equations. So that's about question number 1. Now focusing on the question number 2. क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 में पेयर ऑफ लीनियर इक्वेशंस दिए हैं, उसमें से मैंने एक सेलेक्ट किया, एक लिया है फॉर एक्सप्लेनेशन, एंड उन दोनों इक्वेशंस को लेकर हमें क्या करना है, ये दोनों पैरेलल हैं, कोइंसिडेंट है या इंटरसेक्टिंग है. एज आई टोल्ड यस्टरडे, देयर आर 3 मेथड्स, 3 कंडीशंस और 3 वेज टू लाइन्स कैन बी अरेंज्ड कंबाइंड. सो हमें ये डिसाइड करना रहेगा बाय यूजिंग रेशियोज. सो इन दोनों को मैं लेता हूँ यहाँ पे. व्हाट आर दे? फर्स्ट वन इज 5x minus 4y plus 8 is equal to 0. Second one is 7x plus 6y minus 9 is equal to 0. So इसमें से हमें ratios, by using ratios only we decide whether they are parallel, coincident or intersect. So first of all we need to know a1 is equal to how much? a1 is 5, b1 is equal to minus 4, c1 is equal to 8, then a2 is equal to 7, b2 is equal to 6, c2 is equal to minus 9. So we have got ABC values of both the equations. Now with this we need to verify. First, as I told yesterday, starting from first find out a1 by a2, how much it is? 5 by 7. b1 by b2, how much it is? minus 4 by 6. So इसको हम simplify करके 2 2s 2 3, we get minus 2 by 3. Then c1 by c2 is, how much is c? 1 8 by 9 minus 9. So it is minus 8 by 9. So if you compare these, are these 3 ratios equal? No, ये तीनों ratios equal नहीं है. Even a1 by a2, b1 by b2, is it equal? a1 by a2 and b1 by b2, are they equal? No. पहले केस जो है फेल हो गया, यानी कि a1 by a2 और b1 by b2 का रेशियो इक्वल नहीं आया है. तो ये कौन सा केस होता है? दिस इज इफ 3 आर इक्वल दे आर कोइंसिडेंट. ये दोनों इक्वल हैं लेकिन तीसरे से इक्वल नहीं है, c1 by c2 से, देन दे आर पैरेलल. If a1 by a2 is not equal with b1 by b2, then they are intersecting lines, and they are intersecting lines. So as the conditions are given there in the book, so you can follow that by comparing this is how we compare the ratios. It is very easy, but still for your understanding I am explaining. This is how we need to compare. First writing down the ABC values, इसके लिए भी marking होता है, and then writing the ratios and comparing them. a1 by a2 ratio b1 b2 ratio के साथ equal नहीं है, so then obviously they are intersecting lines. उसके बाद जो है क्वेश्चन नंबर 3, फाइंड वेदर कंसिस्टेंट और इनकंसिस्टेंट ऑन कंपेयरिंग रेशियोज. क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 में भी इस तरह के पेयर ऑफ लीनियर इक्वेशंस दिया है. बाय यूजिंग कंपेयरिंग रेशियोज, दैट मीन्स इन दिस सेम मेथड, बाय यूजिंग दिस मेथड यू हैव टू find whether they are consistent or inconsistent. Consistent मतलब they have solution. Inconsistent means they don't have solution. So inconsistent case कब होगा? When both are parallel. जब दोनों lines parallel हो, when both lines are parallel, they are not intersecting anywhere. They are not intersecting even at a single point. So that means they will have no solution. There is no common point. They will have no solution. No solution means inconsistent. No solution means inconsistent. So when you compare the ratios, if you get all 3 ratios equal, or if you get all 3 ratios equal, they are coincident lines. That means they are consistent lines. If you get like this, they are intersecting lines, then also they have solution and they are consistent. But if you get ratio like a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, but not equal to C1 by C2. So this is the case parallel. Parallel case is nothing but inconsistent. They are inconsistent type of linear equations. So that is question number 3. Question number 2 में जैसा आपने किया वैसे ही आप करोगे, but just you need to write the answer whether they are consistent or inconsistent. That's question number 3. And question number 4 is if consistent, find solution graphically. So यहाँ पे question number 4 you have to find out whether they are consistent or inconsistent. यदि consistent है, consistent होना मतलब intersecting या coincident, then find the solution graphically. तो आपको पहला क्वेश्चन में जैसे हमने किया था ये मेथड आपको फॉलो करना है, to follow this method, right? That is question number 4. And question number 5, 6, 7 they are word problems. You can easily find out the answer. So that's about the exercise 3.2. I hope you understood these questions. If you still have any doubts from this exercise, you can write back to me. I can explain. And in the tomorrow's class, I will be explaining the methods, 3 methods to find out the solution of the linear equations in 2 variables. पहला मेथड होगा सब्स्टिट्यूशन मेथड, सेकंड मेथड एलिमिनेशन मेथड, थर्ड मेथड होगा क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन मेथड. सो बाय यूजिंग दीज 3 methods we will be finding the solution of linear equations in 2 variables. So hope you understand this one, and you are always welcome to write back to me if you have any doubts. Thank you children. Goodbye.